hundreds of millions of Hindus have come to bathe in the Ganges and just come here together in an act of communion in what is the biggest gathering of humans on the planet. I'm here at the confluence of three rivers. It's called Triveni Sangam, and it's the confluence of the Yamuna, the Ganges and the mythical Saraswati River. And this is the place that people, Hindus, have been coming for thousands of years in an act of sacred cleansing, of purification, to bathe in the river at this very magical place. And this is the MAHA KUMBH MELA. It happens once every 12 years. This is a very special one because of the planetary alignments. This one only happens every 144 years. And as you can see, hundreds of millions of Hindus have come to bathe in the Ganges and just come here together in an act of communion in what is the biggest gathering of humans on the planet. So we're now going into the main Mela site where people are camping, people are, pilgrims have come here from all over India, all over the world. Oh, we've got somebody playing his conch shell. What are you doing here, Max?
Searching for wisdom.
Found any wisdom?
Looking for it.
Yeah.
Maybe in one of the Ankaras. Maybe find someone that will explain what's going on here. Impart some of ancient wisdom onto us. Find some of the Agoris, maybe the Nagasadhus. Who knows? Let's see.
So we've been invited to this akari, which is like a camp, and we're invited for some food. And so, yeah, here we go. Thank you. 24 hours.
24 hours this per serving.
Thank you very much.
So man, what's the food like?
Pretty good, yeah.
What have we got?
Don't really know what it is, but this one's like some sort of lentil. Whole load of salt, and then this stuff's kheer with some bread. Kheer, yeah. So we told a guy that we wanted to walk to Sector 19 to go meet some of the sadhus, and he very kindly said, no, you can ride his bike. So Max is riding.
Aki's on the back and
Aki's
Ned's
on
in the
the
middle.
back. So Aki's going to tell us all about why Kumbh Mela is important. So why don't you explain what this festival, this celebration
This
is
is
all
a
about?
very big opportunity because it's happening after 144 years. 140 was happening over here, and it's a huge Mela. And I didn't explore the 1/10 of this Mela. It's very spiritual, the biggest spiritual gathering of this whole earth.
And what does it mean? Like, why is this celebrated here?
Chanting happened here. And the Amrit,
Okay.
the drop of Amrit fell in this area.
Okay.
It's become it's very spiritual.
Okay.
Where the drop fell, the Kumbh Mela happened there. Prayagraj is the biggest one over here. So you are very lucky to witness this area.
Very lucky indeed.
Very good. Very
What an amazing place, full of incredible people.
incredible. You are going to see every corner of this world.
How many people are here?
That's around billions.
Billions of
Billions
people.
you're going to see. How many days you are staying here?
We're just here for a few days.
Few days.
Yeah.
If you last year, if you're going to stay 29,
Yeah.
so you will not be able to walk also.
Really?
So you know that full moon, no moon,
Yeah.
so on that the new moon.
29th is
Yeah.
new moon. Okay. Right. So it's coming up to sunset now, and we are heading to the Sangam, which is the confluence of two rivers, Yamuna rather, and the Ganges. This is when everyone goes for the evening sort of prayers, goes for a dip, and we've managed to grab ourselves a tuk-tuk to cut out the walk because this place is massive. It's like 15 kilometers across. We've already, I think we're getting our daily steps.
It's not like you've made a living out of walking, love, is it?
So in amongst the crowds of people, you get the sadhus, the agoris, and this gentleman here is one of the sadhus. He's a holy man who sits here and prays, and people come and he lives basically as an ascetic, and people just donate their food, their money, so that he can live a life devoted to God. So I know a lot of people probably thinking about like hygiene, sanitation. Well, actually there is a lot of portaloos here, very well organised. The whole place is laid out like a city with roads, sectors. The sadhus live in one area, the nagas live in another, the agori, they live in little camps. The closest I've ever seen to this is going to Burning Man in America. I know it's a very different vibe, but this is not bad at all. And the rubbish is picked up. There's lots of litter pickers out. There's lots of people sweeping the sand. And bear in mind that this might look like a city, but the reality is this is entirely built from scratch every 12 years purely for Kumbh Mela. So after the ceremony, the festival's ended, all of this disappears and it all just goes back to being the banks of the river. So about to start is a laser show right on the banks of the river. So the mist has come in this morning, and as you can see, it's really, really foggy. We barely see very much at all, but that has not stopped all of the people coming down for the sunrise, bathing in the Ganges. Millions of people here cleanse themselves of their sins and just experience this, the biggest conversion of human beings anywhere on the planet. It's a spiritual pilgrimage that is sacred for people all across India, Hindus around the world too.